together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game more often than not goes on to win the World Series. Today is a day to come storming out of the gates.
Ty France, the next to hit, takes ball one. The pitch. Timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
In the dirt, and it's 3-0. Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty. And that's ball four. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Carlos Correa, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. France, the base runner at first with one out. Correa with some impressive production lately. Got him. 2 down. Here's Royce Lewis.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
2 strikes.
Right through there, got him. Out number 3. One left for Minnesota. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. You're watching the World Series on the show. And we're back. And towing the slab, Pablo Lopez.
Boog, 8 solid innings his last time out. Picked up the win. See what he's got today. If he plays catch with his catcher the way he did, doesn't shake off, I think we'll see more of the same.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Right side, hard hit. The throw to first. One up, one down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Fought off foul. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. That one inside.
That's
and the count even 1-1. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And there are 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. This to third, slides, but it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. Check that, he'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. So 2 down, in now for the Reds, Jeimer Candelario. Here's the pitch, runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Next offering is fouled back.
This would be huge right here if they could get on the board and be the first ones to score in this one with the home field advantage. Get that crowd behind you and just intimidate the opposition a little bit more.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of the World Series. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the righty deals. That missed by a lot. Ball 1.
The crowd here has been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first-inning lead.
Man at second. Not close with that one, and the count is 2-2. That's hard hit on the line. And that ends the inning. Reds leave 1, scoreless after 1. Game 1 of the World Series. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to. Being the superstar player in this lineup, they are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think he'll have it in this one.
Nice grab to first. It's there, and that's a great play. As we kick off the World Series, it is hard not to think about Kirk Gibson's incredible walk-off homer against Dennis Eckersley in Game 1 back in 1988. An iconic moment in baseball history. Jonah Bride, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. No score here in the second. Comes up empty.
A lot of great Game 1 moments, Boog. Alex Gordon's game-tying homer for the Royals in the bottom of the 9th in 2015 really sticks out for me. They went on to win that game in 14 innings.
And a base hit right there.
Batting 7th, catcher Ryan Jeffers.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Jeffers launched a homer in his most recent game. Grounded to third. Could be 2. There's 1. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the second. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Lopez back to work. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
That's inside.
That's inside.
Left field. Larnach under it. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Will Benson getting ready to hit. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
Down the left field line. Looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Say goodbye to that one. He'll touch them all. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Base is empty, 1 away. Yandy Diaz, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a ground ball. Finds its way through, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him. Now it's Randy Arozarena. That one the other way, and that's just foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that one in the air, center field. Buxton snags it for the 2nd out. So the batting order turns over. Jake Fraley will hit next. He's 0 for 1. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Liner, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Jonathan India at the plate. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. And it's 2-zip. This is the World Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Trevor Larnach.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And a foul ball. Larnach matched a homer in his last game. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So up next for Minnesota, Edouard Julien. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left. Handed hitter.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Buxton in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Two outs, base is empty. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back here in Cincinnati as we go to the last of the 3rd. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Wastes no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Man at first, nobody out. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Correa for 1. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now the right fielder, Will Benson. That one outside. Ball one. Foul ball. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. Reds go down quietly, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here at Great American Ballpark, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Ty France. Foul ball there.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next offering upstairs.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now Correa up to hit. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So digging in, Royce Lewis. Caught looking his first time up. That misses, and that is ball one. Lewis measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2017.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. That one catches the zone. That's strike one. Ground ball, left side. Slings it across, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Stevenson. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. On the money, nice play.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond to first.
And that one is lifted in the air. It falls in, and that's a knock. So a man aboard now with one away. Randy Arozarena, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground to second, might be 2. Glove flip for 1, and their second double play of the day will end the 4th. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We've played 4. It's the Reds 2 and the Twins nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Green back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Oh and 2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ryan Jeffers now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Ryan Jeffers.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1. The Reds leading by 2 here in game 1 of the World Series. To the right side. O'Hearn steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Larnach batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down go the Twins in order. They trail things here 2-0. Game 1 of the World Series. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Larnach right there to make the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Jonathan India, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. And it hits the fence. The throw into second. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. That missed by a lot. 1-0. Base hit. Indy around second, heads for third. Larnach hurries to get it back in. And now it's runners at first and second.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Slings to second, and that's 2. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 2 and the Twins nothing. Back here in Cincinnati, new inning getting started, and now for the Twins, Eduardo. Julian. There's a strike at the knees.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
1-1.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And though not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Buxton now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. On the ground to short. On to O'Hearn. And that quickly 2 away. And now the DH, Ty France. He is struck out and he is walked.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next offering is downstairs.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that misses. 3-1. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Green moving under this one, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Reds 2 and the Twins nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Danny Coulombe.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now the first base. Ryan O'Hearn. He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and it drops in, and the leadoff man aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time, and guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Lewis settles underneath it. And there's one away. Now the catcher up to hit, Tyler Stevenson. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. And still another double play. Their fourth tonight, inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the seventh here. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Yeah, big swing and a miss. That one ripped but foul. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Walner stands in now, looks at that one inside. The Reds up by 2 here in the late stages of game 1. On the ground to third. Candelario on to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Jonah Bride.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
A little up front there as he swings through it.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Just off the inside corner. Now 1-2. And down on strikes. Now it doesn't strike outs for him in this one. Twins are set down 1-2-3. And they're down 2-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Cole Sands.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first in time, and a quick out, number 1.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
And the batter now, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 2 in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Sands, in his 4th year, he throws a cutter, a 4-seamer, a splitter, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. That one ripped right center field, back there, and that one's gone. He sends one out the opposite way, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
1 out, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the count is 1-1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in game 1 of the World Series. And that's
Ball,
outside. 2-1. That's towards center. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Well struck, right field. Raging back towards the wall. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the home.
New pitcher now, Jorge Alcala. He's into the game with the bases empty. Hard ground ball, base knock. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. 1 for 3. Alcala keeping an eye on him. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. De La Cruz leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball inside.
There goes Ellie. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Runner on the go again. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Next for Cincinnati, Ryan O'Hearn. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. First and second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Up the middle, Julian. The underhand flip, and that's a nice play to end the inning. As expected, we're going into a rain delay, and I have a feeling this is going to be a long break, Singy. It is really coming down as they put the tarp on the infield.
Yeah, I think we kind of saw this one coming, Boog, and it's not going to be a short break either, so guess we go grab some coffee or something, man. Go sneak in a game of the show before play picks back up.
Bring it. We welcome you back with good news. The tarp is off the field, and it's done raining here at the ballpark, so we can get back to action. Tony Santillan, the new pitcher, looks ready to go, and aren't we all? A long pause in the action, but now it's time to go once again. Jeffers, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And another ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Fraley settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down. Trevor Larnach, the next twin up to hit. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Just misses. 1-2 to count.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
2 down, base is empty. Edouard Julien digs in now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss and a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Triple digits on that last pitch. Twins retired in short order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Justin Topa.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Correa over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Next offering way off the plate. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yohan Duran warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Yandy Diaz now. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Byron Buxton. And that drops in for a strike. Now the Reds manager. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Ty France, the next Twin up to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Diaz, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. The Twins down by 4 here in the late stages of Game 1. And they'll do it again. 0-2 now. Nice stop to his knee. The throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
Check swing called strike. That is strike 2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Lewis now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in Game 1 of the World Series. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
They're down to their final strike.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, been up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind. Now when you provide the family's groceries, is that too much? Too much? And I love you, baby. Real love, yeah. Real love is buying groceries for your family.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. Might smack it too close to me. While classy taking my coat from me. I blast the dope. She on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more than poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Hardly can speak no English, but counting up the guap we eat. Yeah, baby, that's why I little baby, that's why I Except all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. 2:30 a.m. she tryna can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working your tribe, a hoe got me a whole tribe. The world with no mountain, then find a song that I can down. Babe, do what I say. Like my name was sign me out. Netflix, her couch. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Dark fried rice like we in the trees. Long hair trigger, I'm Keanu Reeves. Rolling, wanna meet me. Girl, that cold make it hot sicker. Outshine all these, no obstacle. Country then Kool-Aid and bags of hot liquor. She gon' keep her sicker. And baby, that's why I, yeah, baby, that's why I